keeping that in mind, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what's up, everybody? This your boy, Big Boss DBZ, coming at y'all with my Outer Heaven podcast. This is your boy, Outer Heaven podcast. I really need to start rehearsing this shit. But anyway, this is your boy, Big Boss DBZ, coming at y'all with another epic topic on my Outer Heaven podcast. Today's subject, we are going to be talking about Walmart self-checks. Yes, indeed, Walmart self-checks. I mean, there are so many customers that complain about going through self-checks. Why do they have to go through there? And so many customers think that they're losing jobs. It's taking our jobs away. When in truth, it's really not taking them away. It's creating jobs. And I'll get into that here in a minute. But there's actually several things that I want to discuss with y'all. What customers complain about. Well, actually, let me get into this first. I'm going to show you what I complain about, what customers are supposed to do. That being number one is reading the damn screen. Customers do not read the damn screen when they come up there. When a customer comes up, they just start scanning stuff, not knowing at the time if the register's closed or if it's cards only, cash only, or both, which I'll get into in a minute. So I'm going to give you guys an example why customers don't look at the screen. I could be standing on self-check and a customer walks up and I'm thinking, okay, why are they going up to a self-check that's closed? So we're going to start there first. A customer will walk up there, and as soon as they pull up, they bring their buggy over, they start picking up their stuff, and then they start scanning their items. Now, I will say that even though the self-check is closed, it will beep, which to this day, I don't know why it does that, but they haven't looked at the screen yet. Now, keep in mind, I'm standing there. I'm standing there with my arms crossed just like this, looking at them like, I'm going to see how long it takes for them to realize that this lane is closed. So they get about halfway in the order. They get halfway in the order and they have produce items. I think they have like grapes or bananas or something like that. Well, they look at the screen and the sign says closed. So they flag me over there. I'm changing some music here, guys. They flag me down and I walk over there and there's like, is this closed over here? And then I say, well, what does it say on the screen? And then they say, well, I'm asking you. And I said, well, I'm asking you, sir, what does it say on the screen? So they go to look at it and they say, well, it's closed. And I was like, well, you have your answer. And then they think that I'm trying to make them look stupid. No, I'm not trying to make you guys look stupid. It's just y'all are making yourselves look that way if y'all don't read what it says on the screen. So what I told them, I said, okay, look, it says it's closed, but I have one that's open over here. And then I told them, one way that you know that it's open is if we have green lights, kind of like a traffic light. If it's green, that means it's open. If it's red, that means it's closed. If it's yellow, that means that it's currently being used. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a traffic light. It's just using your common sense. You know what I'm saying? Another complaint that we get is now most customers ask, is this cash or card? Can I use cash here? And I will say yes or no or whatnot. But there are certain customers, and I hate to say this, you know, we got people from foreign countries that come over here and they'll use the self-checks. Now there's no limit or whatnot to it. But the thing about it is they'll get on there and they start scanning their groceries and it says card only. So when they have cash at the end of the transaction, when they go to pay, they'll be like, where do I put the cash at? And then I'll go over there once again. What does it say on the screen? Some of them can't read it. Now, I don't know if they can read it or if they're just playing dumb or whatnot. I don't know. There is no way for us to know if they know how to read what's on the screen or not. So I'll just say that it's card payments only, meaning that it doesn't give you cash back and you can't put cash into the machine. It only takes card payments only. And it says it on the screen just as big as day. Now, there are some times where it may say cash only, but that's only because if the card reader's not working, we have no way of fixing that. We have to call a company called NCR. They'll come out and then they'll fix that. They'll do whatever the hell they need to do with it. But customers have such a hard time with it, and I can see where they're coming from, but at the same time, you got to look at it. TV is loud. Some people could be blind as well. Now, I understand that too as well, which is why I have to give them the benefit of the doubt. How's my TV loud? My TV's not even live. It's not even, it's on mute. So I don't know what you're talking about, Big T. Are you talking about my music? Now, my music is actually turned down low. Is my music too loud? Because if it is, I'll turn it down. But let me get back to, is it radio? No, it's not the radio. Some people could be blind as well. Well, let's get to that. We do have blind people that come in, but they usually have those walkers with the red tip on there. But at the same time, that's no excuse. That is zero excuse. Usually those people go through a regular cash register, and on me, that's real. So, but still, at the end of the day, read the damn screen. Read the screen, because it's very important. If you self-check yourself out, you have to read what it says on the screen. Don't just walk up there and start scanning stuff. And that's my thing. Now, another thing that a customers complain about is getting paid to check themselves out. No, Walmart does not confiscate, or they do not pay for you to check yourself out at all. Now, if you wholeheartedly believe this, then you need to go to a cash register where they can actually check your stuff out for you. I had a customer one day, she came up, she scanned all her stuff, she was pissed off. I guess she was having a bad day. I walked up, I said, "Hey ma'am, how are you doing?" You know, I was greeting her, and she kind of gave me attitude and all this, you know, gave me kind of a bad vibe, saying that, you know, I can't believe I gotta scan my own groceries, I can't believe this, I should be getting paid for this. And I said, "Well ma'am, I do apologize, but you're here on self-check. It's basic. Self-check is self-checking yourself out. Now, if you feel uncomfortable self-checking yourself out," wait a minute, guys. I got a warning. I mean, not a warning, but an update on TikTok. Okay, there we go. I told her, I said, if you feel uncomfortable checking yourself out, I will be more than happy to escort you to a cash register to where a cashier can self-check them. Well, check yourself out. Well, she said, "Well, the line is just too long down there. Normally I would go down there, but the line is so long. I need to open up more registers here." And I'm, you know, keeping my cool. And I told her, I said, "Well, I do apologize about that, ma'am, but you'll have to wait in line just like everybody else. But if you don't feel like waiting in that line, then it looks like you'll have to self-check yourself out." But, and you know, I left it at that. You know, I walked away. As I was walking away, she was cussing and all this stuff. Well, I'm just an employee that works there, guys. You know, I'm nothing special, but I do watch self-check. So that's just my job. Now, I've had a lot of customers say, "Hey, can you scan my groceries for me?" That's another complaint. That's another thing. And I tell them, I said, "No, I won't do that, but I will show you. I am more than happy than willing to show you how to self-check yourself out. That way, in the future, you'll know how to do it." Well, see, I did a video on this not too long ago, and I think Daily Dot was asking if they could take that video. So my video actually went viral on dailydot.com, and if y'all go and research that, it'll show on there about me disregarding what the customer wanted. And I was right. You know, I was not going to scan all of this customer's groceries, because, see, that would take me away from all the other self-checks that I'm supposed to be watching. My job is to make sure every customer scans their groceries in a timely fashion. Now, you can take your time. I don't care how long it takes you, but as long as you scan everything. Now, if you have any questions or anything like that, I'm walking around. I'll be more than happy to answer any type of questions that customers have. But customers, they're like, "Oh man, I really don't feel like scanning this today. Can you do it for me?" No, I will not do it. But I will be more than happy to show you and train you how to do it. Now, if you don't want to scan your stuff, go to a cash register. Now, this brings me up to my next topic. Not enough cash registers open. Well, I have no control of the schedule. Now, for every day in the mornings, we have a certain amount of registers that are open, like default. We usually have 2 registers open in the morning from 6 to, I don't know, 8 o'clock. And then about 10, by 10 o'clock by 10 o'clock a.m., we have 3 registers open. Now, by 12 o'clock noon, we have 5 registers open. 5. So normally around that time, it usually picks up. You know, it's usually busy. Self-check GM is open, self-check grocery is open, and we have 5 registers that are open by 12 o'clock. Now, if we have long lines, then we have long lines. So, but most importantly, self-check is to self-check yourself out. And that's what I think customers need to start taking initiative in. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for me for this Outer Heaven podcast. The next topic for next time is Walmart Spark drivers. Walmart Spark drivers. That's going to be a topic that's going to be for next time on the Outer Heaven podcast. This is your boy Big Boss DBZ coming at y'all, and I will see y'all guys on the next podcast. I see y'all then.